So we're here in Cairns, Australia for the 2018 Cairns Ironman. Countdown starts, it's about 5 o'clock right now. It's going to start 7:30 AM. They're going to hit it at Palm Cove, they're going to do that swim. How long is the Ironman swim, Natasha, do you know?
Is it 3.5k?
3.5k, maybe 4.2, I don't know. It's a fucking long swim and I'll drown if I try to do it. It's a 180k bike ride and we finish off with a 42k marathon. So it's going to be an 8 hour, about 8 hours for the winner, up to 17.5 hours to the cut off. Cairns Ironman will be here all day tomorrow watching the run. Come and say good day, we'll be hanging out at T2 on the run course. So tips for the Ironman for tomorrow, well, as you watch this video it's probably a bit late, but what you can do is chug down a few litres of water tonight, maybe drink 2 litres of water at night, just have it by your bed. If you wake up, chug, go to the toilet, chug more. You want to be hydrated, because tomorrow people are going to be crushed by the heat. It's really hot here. Once it's 9 AM, the heat goes right up, the humidity's increased. It's not like Thailand humidity, because it's winter here in Cairns, but it's still going to decrease your blood plasma. It's going to decimate your performance, so make sure you're hydrated. Piss on the bike if you have to. Run off the side of the road, have a pee in the bushes, whatever. It'll be better. You'll lose more time being dehydrated, maybe crashing or just bonking or having liver issues, than you will be having to piss on the bike or whatever, or having to run, pee in the run or whatever. So if you don't pee in the Ironman, in my opinion, you're not hydrated enough. Paula Radcliffe set the women's world record 2005, was at 2 hours 15, crazy time, never been beaten ever since. She peed twice and did a shit in the run. That's how hydrated she was. She wasn't chugging litres of water that morning, but she was just hydrated going into that event. So drink extra water tonight because it's a long event. It's not a marathon, it's an ultra marathon. It's 8.5 hours, 17 hours. You need, hydration is critical. Carbohydrates, taking at least 100 grams of sugar per hour, you're on the Ironman. So if you're doing 8 hours, that's 800 grams of sugar. If you're doing 17 hours tomorrow, you want at least 1,000 grams to 1,500 grams of sugars there. That's a lot of gels. Gels are great, but what is better is just pouring sugar into your water bottle. So you can put 500 grams of sugar in your water bottle, have that on your down tube, on your seat tube, and have your main tube, your down tube, just fresh water. So 1 bottle of sugar water, 1 bottle of fresh water. Every 20 to 30 minutes, have a big gulp of that sugar, glucose, fructose gel there, which is just organic cane sugar from Coles or Woolies, which you can get over on Lake Street there for $2.80 per kilo. If that's gel, it's like 120 bucks. So doing it that way, people go, sugar, whatever. It's like, people, triathletes learn the hard way. We were in a store the other day, this triathlete had his skewer like half closed. I said, hey buddy, your skewer's not closed properly. He goes, it's okay mate, it's okay. And I'm like, all right, leave it at that. So hopefully, not hopefully, but imagine if we saw him out on the road, his wheel pulls to the left, it's rubbing on his chainstay, and he's gronking along at 400 watts for the next 5 minutes trying to go, oh, my leg's still dead today. I didn't have enough keto fucking fats. Anyway, triathletes, they're an interesting breed. Some of them just learn the hard way, some of them never learn. And some of them do learn and they just go really well. So if you're on a power meter, hopefully you got a power meter tomorrow on the race, and then you can just hold your watch, 200 watts or 300 watts if you're on the good gear, and just hold that for the duration of your 70 points for your Ironman. And then the run, just have a goal time for your marathon. And if you're not meeting that goal time, don't beat yourself up. And don't get too nervous tonight. Just set your alarm, have everything ready, and save your emotion for the last half of the race, all right? My background's more like 24-hour races and stuff like that, where you go with sleep deprivation. The Ironman's not that hard. I mean, it's hard, but it's not, you get to sleep that night. You get to sleep that night. So it's not like Indy Pack or it's a hardcore event. So just make sure you're carved up, pissing every couple of hours, 2 or 3, 4 hours, probably every 4 hours in the Ironman, because your aldosterone levels will be a little bit different. And just taking 100 grams of sugars per hour, and you'll be just bonk proof. You'll be loving it. You'll have a much more enjoyable experience. You don't want to finish that marathon just going, oh my God, this sucks. You don't want to be those people who faint on the line. You've done all that hard work, you've spent the big money, you've got the hotels, you've flown your bike around, all that muff and fuff and faffing and bluffing, and then you're going to leave it to chance of not having enough sugar, which you could have bought for $1 or so at Coles. Come on, carb the fuck up in your run, make sure you get it done, and stay hydrated. So I can rant, rave, ramble on. How long we got left, Natasha, on this one?
A few minutes.
How many minutes is that? 3. 3, we've got a 3-minute K to go. I did a park run here this morning. We did the first K in 3:08. Had this son, 15-year-old gun, just cook me in the last K. But it's all that pacing. Okay, so we went out too quick in we did a sub 17 5K, but in the Ironman you'll see a lot of people tomorrow, they'll be on some caffeine or some stims or some EPO and just good shit. They'll just be charging really hard, painkillers, cortisone, whatever. But then they'll run out of that glycogen. It doesn't matter what drugs you're on or what your name is, if you run out of muscle glycogen, boom, your performance is going to drop, your watts are going to drop, your minutes per K is going to drop, your mind's going to flop, and it's going to be game over compared to what it could be if you're carved up and hydrated. So if I can summarize it in a banana peel, 100 grams of carbs per hour tomorrow. Drink, every 20, 30 minutes, have a big gulp, and grab water from the aid stations, and eat early on. Eat before you're hungry, drink before you're thirsty. If you're a little bit heavier on that, it's okay. It's not a speed race. It's not a 1 hour race. You can have a bit extra weight on your body. You need it, because you need to push hard. And that's muscle glycogen, that's hydration. Anyway, don't be nervous, save it for the last half of the race. The nerves, get emotional, get fired up in that last half. And keep eating before you're hungry, keep drinking before you're thirsty. And if you're gonna use any stimulants, drink extra, all right? You don't want these people to end up in the ER from kidney fucked up, all right? So if you're gonna use anything, be hydrated and start the alcohol tomorrow night. So you get better recovery, you're back onto it for next time, man. Anyway, any questions down below, hit us up. We'll see you on the road, and pay attention out the road tomorrow. Pay attention, because people got their head down, everyone's tired or whatever, crashes can happen. Pay attention and enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Carbs, carb the fuck up, motherfuckers. Carb the fuck up. Corn, rice, potatoes, yams, bananas, mangoes, dates, plantains, melons, blueberries, blackberries, mulberries. Get them motherfucking carbohydrates in. Go vegan, motherfuckers. Carb the fuck up, the fuck up, the fuck up, the fuck up.